Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
Today, I will be reviewing Wildcat's Revenge, the new RMC hybrid that just opened up at Hersheypark. Man, this was a success. Today, I am getting into all of my thoughts on this coaster and letting you know if it is my favorite coaster at Hersheypark, and or my new favorite coaster at Hersheypark, I should say, and letting you know if it's worth your time to go out and ride it. And so, anyway, let's just get into this review. So first, I want to talk about the loose article system at Wildcat's Revenge. Now, they are very strict here about loose articles. Oh, in fact, they will not allow you to have any sort of loose article whatsoever on Wildcat's Revenge. You're going to need to put everything in a locker, including your wallets, your glasses, your keys, and your phones, which indeed means
you can't take videos of you leaving the station or coming back.
That's right, 2018 self, you can't do that. But luckily, the locker is free, so you won't have to worry about paying a fee to put your stuff in there. But yeah, so now let's talk about the actual ride experience. So when you first get in the station, you notice that they are literally playing the audio from the trailer of Wildcat's Revenge, which I've never seen them do that at any coaster before, and which is cool. And what I like about it is it has a similarity to Swamp Fox at Family Kingdom, where the coaster has one side where you unload, and then it comes back into the station to load guests, which is a really cool feature for a coaster, and it's what makes operations move quickly for sure. And yeah. Now let's talk about the actual layout of this thing. When you first exit out of the station, before the lift even starts, you're going up. You're going through a series of airtime hills while going down to the ground, which is insane if you are sitting in the front or back rows. And I think it's most insane when you're sitting in the front row, and you do this curve, and then you go up the lift, and which it starts slowly going up, and then it goes up the lift at a normal pace that an RMC hybrid or any coaster would, and then you plummet down that first drop, which gives you like a million airtime. In fact, you literally get airtime on every moment on Wildcat's Revenge. I'm not kidding. And then after that first drop, which is amazing, by the way, you go into the underflip, which is particularly my favorite inversion on the ride, at least, if not my favorite element, because like the underflip is like absolutely massive, and it's an insane element. And after that, you go into an airtime hill, which gives you some pretty strong airtime. And then after that you go up and go into a wave turn, and then after that you go into a 0G stall, which leaves you hanging for a good amount of time. And then after that you turn into another turn, and then you get an insane double down, which offers a combination of both lateral and airtime moments. I'm not joking when I say this. I've experienced it almost like every single time I've experienced that double down, and I thought it was the craziest moment ever on Wildcat's Revenge for that. Like, my freaking gosh. And so, anyway, after that, you go into a first 0G, and then, which is particularly my favorite, and then you go into the helix, and then you go into a second 0G stall, and then you like slam into your brake run. And I think it's particularly insane when you first slam into the brake run, because like I feel that is an insane moment. Like, You know it was insane when it slams you into the brake run. And time for me to reveal what what type of seat ride I think it is. I think Wildcat's Revenge might be, drumroll please, a front seat ride. Yes, that's right. I love the front seat the best on Wildcat's Revenge. Although soon I'm probably gonna get a ride on it when it warms up. So, like, the front seat is still my favorite on Wildcat's Revenge. I had to do some thinking after I got more rides on it recently, and I have decided Wildcat's Revenge is a front seat ride for me. Like, it's like, I think it's crazy in the front row, and I was gonna say that I still have yet to get a front seat ride on it when it warms up, but I'm sure it will, as I'm gonna be getting plenty of rides on Wildcat's Revenge. Like, I'm probably gonna be getting plenty of rides on Wildcat's Revenge this summer, and beyond and throughout the season too, especially since it's going to be open for Christmas Candy Lane, which is absolutely lit, and I can't wait to see how this thing rides during that. And yeah, and some other things I like about it are that next to the Wildcat's Revenge sign, above where you exit the ride, they have a piece of the original Wildcat, which is totally awesome that they're paying homage to the original Wildcat. And yeah, so is this my new favorite coaster at Hersheypark? Absolutely. Nothing beats Wildcat's Revenge. Yeah, RMC and Hersheypark impressed us with this one. And but this isn't my favorite RMC hybrid, though. That title belongs to Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point. But yeah, overall, this is my new favorite coaster at Hersheypark, and I would absolutely recommend that you go out and experience it for yourself. And yeah, so that concludes my review of Wildcat's Revenge that just opened up at Hersheypark. Make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, your thoughts on Wildcat's Revenge, if you've even been on it yet, and make sure to subscribe if you are new and turn on the post notification bell so you will not miss when I upload a new video. And also, make sure to stay tuned for more coming soon to Coaster Plus Music 19. And make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I sell t-shirts, face masks, all the things. So make sure to go check it out. I'll have a link in the description. And I will see you in the next